Hello, Golden Hawks. I'm Mr. Vincent.
And I'm Mr. Johnson.
And welcome to another PE video. Today, we're going to talk about how to play long ball.
If you are familiar with long ball, you'll notice that the setup is very much the same as before. With some differences and some changes in rules, we'll be able to play this game safely and maintain social distancing. Go.
First of all, let's go over the rules of play.
Play will start when the pitcher is ready to pitch the ball from the center circle. The pitcher will pitch the ball when everybody on their team is safely in a defensive position, and that will begin the play. Once the ball is kicked, the game will begin. In a large rule change for this year, kickers cannot get out until they have reached base. So once the ball comes in, you'll kick it, and then you'll be able to run safely all the way to the first mat. When kicking the ball, you must kick the ball forward or straight into play. Remember, you cannot get out on the kick. However, any ball that's bunted or kicked back where people are waiting to kick would be deemed unfair, and the kicker may be asked to re-kick. If you are asked to re-kick, you simply try to kick again. After a second attempt to re-kick, if you do not kick the ball fairly, then you'll simply go to the back of the line. There is no penalty for going to the back of the line. It is simply a re-kick, and somebody else will kick then in your place. Kickers are not out if the ball is caught or as they are running to the base. The only way a kicker can be out is to kick their shoe off, because that is not safe for the other players. However, once you reach base, if you run from one base to the other and you get hit, you are out. After the kicker kicks the ball from the cone, they run to the furthest mat. They will be safe as they run to this first mat. Once they run from the first mat to the second mat, they score a point for their team. Kickers will run back and forth as often as they can to try to score as many points as possible for their team. You only go back to the line to kick again once you are out. If you're able to score, stay on the mat and try to score again by going to the far mat and back to the scoring mat multiple times. Play will stop once the pitcher controls the ball within the center circle. At this point, we will obey the center line rule. Whenever the pitcher comes to a stop in the center circle with the ball, all runners must go to the closest mat, judged by the center line. Also, anytime you are running, you are free to go back to your mat. You do not have to advance forward until you cross the center line. Once you've crossed the center line, you're committed to move forward to the next mat.
Now, let's go over our new safety rules for social distancing.
To ensure fewer people standing in line, we are going to have players start on each of the mats at the beginning of every inning. While waiting to run, please stand on one of the yellow sections of the mat. If there are few people on your mat, stand on every other yellow section to ensure more distancing. While waiting to kick, please wait by one of the blue tape marks on the wall or bleachers. To ensure that fielders are spread out, we have marked several X's on the floor for the defensive team. At the beginning of each pitch, players need to be standing on one of the X's.
And remember, Golden Hawks, to keep everybody safe, we'll be wearing our mask while we're in PE.